Well, Jen and Josh, until now, this race between Clinton and Sanders had been relatively tame. No big blow-ups. Well, that's changed. Just within the last day, we've had accusations of theft and misconduct heading into the only Democratic debate here in New Hampshire before the primary. The Clinton campaign is crying foul after tech staffers with the Sanders campaign gained access to its voter information file. Both campaigns use the same program, and the data is supposed to be separate. But for a brief time, it wasn't, and the Democratic National Committee says Team Sanders made multiple searches of voter info belonging to Clinton. Clinton's campaign manager, Robbie Mook, spoke to News 9 this afternoon.
It's a disturbing development. This is a major strategic asset of ours, and we're very concerned. All that we're asking is that the Sanders campaign conduct an audit, make sure that none of our data is in their systems anymore, and provide a full accounting of what happened and hold those accountable who stole the data.
Sanders fired one staffer, but in response to the breach, the DNC blocked all of the Sanders campaign's access to voter data, including its own. After the threat of a lawsuit, that access was restored.
They finally gave us the information that we've been asking for so we could begin to assess the depth of the breach where their staff looked at inappropriately and were unauthorized material.
But the Sanders campaign says it has now been victimized by the DNC for having its access revoked, even temporarily. It also blames the DNC for allowing the breach to happen in the first place.
Clearly, some young staffers on our campaign acted with bad judgment and impulsively. We fired one of them. We're investigating others on the campaign. So, we're taking responsibility for it. But, the penalty for that should not be the death sentence from the DNC.
Of course, everyone is wondering how this is going to play on the debate stage tonight, particularly in light of how passionately and against his political interest Bernie Sanders behaved in that first debate when he said that Hillary Clinton's emails don't matter, essentially, came to her defense. One prominent New Hampshire Democrat we spoke to said because it's been so intense between the two campaigns, they expect the candidates to scale back a little bit tonight, but who knows? We'll see. Josh and Jen, let's go back to you inside.
All right, Adam, thanks very much. Certainly an unexpected storyline heading into this debate. Now, things inside the media center where we are now, relatively quiet, and although that'll change very, very shortly, a short distance away in the debate hall, it's quiet there, too. Outside, though, a much different story.
Always is, right? So let's check in with our Mike Cronin, who is live outside with people who are rallying for their candidates tonight. Mike?
Signs, balloons, and a lot of chanting. Hundreds of people have braved the chilly temperatures to support their candidate before tonight's debate. Now, the crowd has thinned out, but earlier, busloads of people were arriving throughout the night. And for the past couple of hours, Clinton, O'Malley, and Sanders supporters have been rallying at the entrance of St. Anselm College. Some local activists are here to urge candidates to talk about how they would fight corporate influence in politics, but the majority of people are demonstrating for their candidate. Volunteers have come from across the country to Manchester tonight, excited to hear from each Democrat.
I'm expecting to see what we've always seen, someone who knows what she's talking about, someone who knows how to be president on day one.
I'm supporting Bernie because he's the only one fighting for the issues that I'm near and dear to my heart.
He's the only candidate with 15 years of executive experience, actually getting things done, not just talking about them. He's raised the minimum wage in Maryland. He's passed marriage equality.
And as we said, people are beginning to leave. This area will be clear within the half hour or so as people go to watch the debate. Live in Manchester, Mike Cronin, WMUR News 9.